Hello and welcome into my craft space. Be sure to hit that thumbs up and like button. Occasionally when working on an altered book, a junk journal, or especially a little golden book journal, you may come into some worn edges like this. And that is when it is a great opportunity to use these corners. Tim Holtz calls them corners, says that these can be used to adorn, position the corners of a canvas or a box or a vignette tray or whatever, but they also can be used on books. You might also find these on Amazon in my Amazon store, if you haven't checked there, as book corners. So they simply go on like this. The tool I like to use to clamp them down is this one here, and it's called a nylon coated jaw flat nose pliers. These you can also find for your convenience in my Amazon store if you're looking for them. I like to put just a little bit of glue on here just so it also has a little bit of adhesion. Come on, glue. I left the lid off so it doesn't want to work. There we go, it's coming. And you can see it has kind of a high edge. And it does cover up the corner of the cost of the book. So if you have a vintage book, that might be something to consider. There are smaller sizes of these that you can get. I don't know if Tim Holtz offers different ones, but I've seen different ones on Amazon and so forth. And then don't forget that your book can turn around. There we go. You just want to clamp these down. And the reason I like the nylon tool is because it doesn't damage the metal or the design that you are trying to put on there. Like, it doesn't leave dents like metal ones might use. If you do have metal ones and you don't have them with a nylon coated, you can always put like a piece of cloth in between or a paper towel in between the tool and the metal. This is also just another way you can make your books look pretty. Kind of add some extra journal jewelry, if you will. I love using these. And if you you can do them just on the front of the book, but I also like to do them on the back of the book as well. You know, especially these little golden books, a lot of times they've ridden around in a kid's toy box or a kid's backpack or kids wherever kids might take them, which they are children's books, so you know, fair game. But they seem to have the most wear on these corners, but sometimes the really vintage and antique books can benefit from book corners as well. Just gonna go ahead and put these on the other corners as well. Fast and easy. Another thing you can do to decorate the spine of your little golden books, or any journal really, is to use a Tim Holtz ring fastener. And don't worry, if you don't have a Tim Holtz one, there are other brands on Amazon. They are conveniently located for you in my Amazon store. And I do get a few pennies tossed my way if you use my store. So I greatly appreciate that. It's okay if you don't use my link as well. Feel free to get them wherever you see fit. The first thing you want to do is poke a hole. I like to poke it very close to the top, but not so close to the edge that the hole is going to be off the edge or easily torn. So I use my crocodile. I do set the depth guide. So my setting looks like that. And then you just use these like you would any other brad. And having a ring fastener on your spine is a great way to then be able to hang dangles or charms or anything that you might want to have on your spine there. And it does go in just like a brad, so you put it through the hole and then you flatten these little tabs down. And if you don't like looking at the little tabs, you could put a little piece of lace or ribbon or something of that nature here. But I also am going to have my signatures here, so it really won't be that visible. You could put a piece of tape over it so that nothing catches on these little prongs if you'd like to. But I think it works really great, and just like these little book corners, it adds a little touch of metal to your book and your spine. And the ring can just turn however you'd like it. You could also drop a little drop of hot glue back there just to make sure those prongs aren't going anywhere. If you come across a book that is ripping right here, you can put some Mod Podge in there just to seal it back up. You could also put some tape on the inside before you get too far with your construction, and that will just provide some extra stability and support. I hope this video has given you some extra ideas and inspiration for working with all of your journals. Thanks so much for watching. Hit that like and subscribe.